It's nice outside, it's a little hot. And afterwards you can come back, sit back down in the air conditioning and have a cup of coffee. So just give it a minute, he'll be here, we'll make the introduction. Okay, thank you.
Okay, perfect. No, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you so much.
This is true. It is a better half. I guess I'll stand over
Yeah,
here.
so you just, you right in the middle.
You can have a seat.
What?
You can have a seat.
Oh, okay, sure.
Long as threats, but I am convinced that it was the smartest endorsement I've made. We are at a crucial time in New York City politics. What has been going on the past 8 years has not worked for young families like mine, families like yours. The city is less responsive to people. It's not doing the basics. You can walk down Main Street, you can see small businesses shuttering, garbage piling up.
But on a serious note, I'm glad to see so many familiar faces and new faces here. Today is a really interesting and special day. It's been a year and a half since we've met for any type of reason in person, but I think there's no better reason to meet here today and bring people from both our club and the community and volunteers together for a candidate that our club endorsed. And one of the main reasons we endorsed him is because he showed up. You know, he went to not only our community, but other communities in Queens that for way too long, not even just the past 8 years, just feel they're left behind, that they're ignored.
Right now, one of my first acts as mayor will be to go to the police and say, we need you. We need you to get our city back. And if you do your jobs responsibly and professionally and justly, New York City will have your backs. I will have your back. And I had a police officer come to me on the subway. She was in plain clothes. She didn't look like a police officer, Latina woman. And she then showed me her badge. She just like pulled up her shirt and was like, you know, and I was like, oh, hey officer, like, you know, like, thank you for what you do. And then she said, we need someone to speak up for us because right now no one is speaking up on our behalf. And I heard this and I said, I will speak up for you because we need you. And this is a message I think most New Yorkers will agree with and get behind because there is no path to recovery without public safety and there is no public safety without the police being front and center. So you have to ask yourself, how have we arrived at this place? And we've arrived at this place in large part because our politicians have been talking about ideological arguments that don't actually match up with the problems that we see around us every day that are growing more serious. Most New Yorkers just want the city to work. Most New Yorkers just want the basics. They want the trash picked up. They want the schools to be open and to be delivering an education we're excited about. They want homeless people in better environments and not on our streets. They want to feel safe walking in their neighborhoods and riding the subway. They want small businesses to be opening, not closing. A lot of this hinges upon whether we restore a sense of confidence and optimism to New York City. And that begins with turning the page on leadership. We can't keep going back to the well of the same leaders that have been running our city into the ground over the last number of years and expect things to change. And I came of age here in New York City as someone who ran a small business that grew to become less small. It grew to become #1 in the country. But if you've ever run a business, actually Shimmy's niece was one of my colleagues there. It's one reason why the company was successful, Shimmy, honestly, because Rodin's extraordinary. But if you've ever run a small business, you know there are no excuses. You have to deliver value every day. You have to make the numbers work. You have to hire the right people. You have to build a team. And no one cares about politics. You know, it's just about getting results. That's what we want from our city. Am I right? Let's get ourselves the government that we've deserved for far too long. But we've gone unheard. The message that Jeff just conveyed about how people here and Kew Gardens Hills feel like your support gets courted every several years, but then after that, people don't listen to you. I am here just to do the work. I just want to improve your lives and the lives of our families. That's the only reason I'm running for mayor. This isn't a political thing for me, it's a real life thing. And it's a real life thing for New Yorkers all over the city. So many of us feel disappointed and let down. That's why we're going to win, by the way, on June 22nd. Because people are sick and tired of being let down by our leaders. I know I'm going to convey to you all, it's like I'm here, you're going to see me, and then after we win this race, I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back, and then I'm going to ask you, are we making it better? Do you feel safer? Are the streets cleaner? Are your schools functioning the way you're excited about? Do you feel like your government answers to you? And it's not this strange, unaccountable bureaucracy that we all just kind of get accustomed to being ignored by. Like, we're going to have a human government that works for the people and families of our great city. And if you have a hard time getting a hold of me, you know who's going to be able to get a hold of me pretty easily? Shimmy, Jeff, Dan, a bunch of other people in this room. We're going to be a pretty easy administration to get a hold of. And instead of calling and wondering when someone's going to get back to you, we're going to get back to you. We're going to say, hey, what do you need from the city? Let's make it work. Because our city needs to be a partner to the leaders in the community that are actually trying to make things better. That's my pledge to you all. We will be your partner. This is going to be an administration like nothing you've ever seen or experienced. Your standards are going to go up, which is the way it ought to be. I'm sick and tired of hearing our leaders talk about why things cannot happen, providing excuses, standing up at press conferences and saying, you know why it didn't work? We need more money. The fact is, our city's budget has gone up by almost 50% over the last 10 years. Who here thinks that city services have gotten 50% better in the last 10 years? And we all laugh about it. No, we have 2 years to get this recovery going in a better direction because that's how long the federal money is going to last. So we need to make this money count. We need to use it to actually drive the recovery, make our streets safer and subways safer, having police officers actually walk the subway cars each way, so when you're riding the subway, you actually see an officer walk by instead of just being on the platforms. Do you think that would make you feel a little safer if the officer actually walked by? Yeah. And then if we do have the right leadership, we activate resources both inside and outside of government, we can feel that sense of optimism and confidence about this city's future. Know that our brighter days are ahead of us, not behind us. Everyone you talk to today could be the crucial vote in terms of the final tally from June 22nd. We need to win this race. If we don't win this race and we get someone who's just going to get in there and just look to repay the favors that they've been racking up for years and years, positioning themselves for this run, nothing will change. The problems will get worse, not better. The future of our city is at stake right now in this election. Your families, our families, we owe our people better than they've been getting, and I will deliver better, but I need your help. Are you ready to get out today and get out to vote? Are you ready to tell your friends that Andrew Yang can be the next mayor because he will deliver for you? We have 6 days till early voting starts. Let's make use of this time. Let's build a future we'll actually be proud of our families, and then I will be back here to celebrate with each and every one of you. Thank you all so much. Let's win. Thank you, New York City. Thank you, Kew Gardens Hills. All right, good fun. And now, I'm not sure if I'm taking questions from the press or what am I doing? We're going to pictures. Oh, or is it Dan again?
Oh, it's not me again.
All right.
No question. Andy's going to work the room. For all of you who are able to, we're going to go walk Main Street. So Andy's going to work the room first, say hello to all of you, 5 minutes. Then we're going to go outside and enjoy the beautiful weather.
Comment about AOC announcements.
I think I'm going to get a question from the press about that. That's happening. I can get a press. We can do it. I'll stick around. Hello, everyone.
Yes. Sorry about the stream, guys. We're in a basement of a building, and we're currently on the lowest settings. We're streaming on 360p, 24 FPS, 700 megabits per second.
Coming back in a few minutes. Yeah, you don't want anything.
Israel actually is very sad. A lot of Jews think you don't support Israel enough, and a lot of non-Jews think you don't support Israel. I commented on a TikTok actually saying that I'm voting for you, and all of a sudden, like, they didn't even know I was Jewish. Just free Palestine comments everywhere just because I said I'm voting for you. And I think it's very unfortunate. You're literally running for mayor. You're not even running for president or anything that deals with international affairs. So, I mean, maybe not now. I don't know. There's a lot of people. Can I possibly get a video of you that I could put on TikTok saying your opinion?
I appreciate it. Yeah, if you wait around a little bit, like, to try and make that happen.
Awesome. Thank you. My name's Julia Sherman. I'm his daughter.
Hello.
Hey, how are
I'm
you,
Chief
Julia? It's okay to meet you.
Alan Sherman. I'm Chief Cook and Bottle Washer to the neighborhood.
I know.
So,
Really
we were
appreciate
supposed
it.
to meet once before, but my son came down with COVID. So
It was a while ago.
That was a while ago. But I have a lot to ask you about. Nutshell, quickly, you decide your third. You've got to realize that moment is sorry, Dan. That affects all of us. They're giving too much away to the bicyclists, not insuring them. Someone was killed by an e-bike the other day. They're not registering them. They're not licensing them. They're not teaching them. They blow the red lights. You, as mayor, you've got to crack down on and realize that bicycles don't own the streets, and you've got to have.
Yeah, you don't sleep with a newborn.
It's not newborn, it's not living. It's 8 months, right? It's crazy.
But when you become mayor, are you going to ride your bike from Jason Mansion to wherever the City Hall? Okay, are you, so what? So then you'll pay congestion prices. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Bicycles will also pay congestion.
Let's go, everyone.
Excuse me. Sorry.
We gotta keep it moving, folks.
Okay, keep it moving.
One photo right here.
I know. Daniel's going to take it from me.
We're gonna have the media available.
I think we'll probably do it outside.
Outside?
Yeah.
Andrew, I'm just going to take a picture with you. Of course, of course.
Picture right here. You got a tight schedule. I'm so sorry.
Who's doing the poll tomorrow?
So, David, do you want a picture? I remember from law school the hierarchy of courts.
Not so simple.
Jen's son, Jennifer Warren's son is next. I need that photo for Jen's son,
We'll talk tomorrow. And I'm good friends with him.
Hey, Chris. Ooh.
When you were here last time. Yes, Jennifer Martin.
Jennifer, she's also a funeral director. That's right.
Yeah, I'm the person to know. What? Oh, yeah.
There we go. Perfect.
So, I have a bizarre request. A good family friend is turning 80. She's a big fan of yours. Would you have an objection to wishing her a happy birthday? Okay. Dorothy. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Her 80th birthday. Okay, right? And
Dorothy, happy 80th birthday. Oh my gosh, 80 years young. Hope you're having a wonderful time with loved ones. People are thinking of you.
thank you.
You're very welcome.
You're going to love it.
That's great for her.
Yeah.
I mean, just happy birthday. You're 80. It's really awesome. Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you.
I have a quick question for you. When it comes to the bail reform, do you view that as a direct contributor to increasing violence? Yes or no? And even if it is on net, do you think that the law is still worthwhile?
I've already called for examining the bail reform laws when it comes to hate crimes. So that gives you a sense of my stance on it, which is like we have to dig into what's happening to people who should be held. And if there are rules that need to be changed.
He's going to do it here.
Looking good.
Thank you.
What's up?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So your wife wants to come visit my nursing home, so the community population.
She's very wise. Yeah, let's do it. They really are getting a better half.
Thank you.
You get it? You okay?
Guys, we can do photos outside. We just want to.
There you go.
Oh, good. There you go. Thank you. Great to see you. How do you spell your first name?
Anthony. ANTHONY.
Thank you. I'm good. Sorry.
I got it.
Sorry. Thank
There
you.
you go, Bob.
Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate the heck out of you.
I would make a wager that if Eric Adams didn't attack you first, you would have left it alone.
Yeah, you saw it. I just was like, all right, and then he attacked me, and then
Yeah.
I, like, was like,
Yeah, he
what?
that he made it a little bit lower, but you got him good.
Thank you.
You guys want a photo or anything?
Come on over.
What's up, Andrew?
You have a phone?
Been big fans for a
Been
while.
listening to you for ages by now.
So great to meet you.
We were very excited about your PowerPoint State of the Union. Are you going to have a New York PowerPoint State of the Union?
Sure.
Yeah, because NYC open data is really good. There's really good data that's published.
Yeah, we're going to be able to really have some very high quality findings and show them to people. It's going to be great.
I think so.
Yeah.
Really, thank you for all your work and for your books.
Thank you.
Really good.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Great to meet you.
Need your vote in 6 days.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
Andrew. Mike Seidel, the so-called mayor of Giovanni's Hills.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Good to see
big
you, Mike.
deal. With that title, I worked the election. That's about it.
He's the mayor of Kew Gardens Hills.
That's it. In fact, what's his name? John Lou. He'll say, oh, where's the mayor? He's up at late mayor time. I saw him on Facebook. And that's Robert Garrison behind me, but don't pay attention.
Robbie?
great councilman, and he cannot be beaten with this privilege. Morty Coffin.
What's doing, sir?
How are you, Mike?
Good to see you. Oh, this is the greatest picture. Me and Morty. I do. And Andrew.
Why don't we see one of you and Morty, if you don't mind?
Ah. Somebody else. Because he first asked as panhandler for money. I leave you with that.
I meant to.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God. I only have one with you with Matt. No one believes it was me. One, two. Thank you. I think we're doing a Q&A over here. Hey, Katie. Andrew Yang! 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 That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Hang on. All right, I'm Mark again with New York One. How do you feel about AOC entering the race?
Oh no. Be nice. No. AOC has a lot of people that support and follow her, and I look forward to working with her after I'm mayor to solve the problems that affect all New Yorkers.
What did you think of Eric Adams' comment suggesting that Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez and Maya Wiley, their policing policies would make New York less safe?
Well, I don't see eye to eye with AOC on a number of issues, but we can see that there are things that should bring all New Yorkers together in terms of things we can do to make our streets and subways safer and give our families the kind of city that they want and deserve.
What do you think of that statement?
No, I mean, I had as you can tell, like a different statement when someone asked me, so I'll leave it at that.
I have a question off topic. This goes back to your presidential campaign. Technology. It was a blessing during this pandemic. It kind of saved the house, so to speak. But you mentioned this during your presidential campaign. We're advancing technology so fast, and every advancement in technology seems to be a job killer. What are you telling these young people around you? What are you going to tell your kids? What are they going to do for work if all this technology replaces jobs? What plans do you have? What are you going to tell New Yorkers?
Well, one reason I'm so excited that we're together in this environment physically is that New York City is a place where people come together to work, to play, to enjoy culture, and that's our path forward. That's our path to recovery. And so while technology is wonderful and makes certain things easier and more efficient, we still have to bear in mind that kids learn better when they're physically in school, that organizations function better when people can see each other face to face and not just online. So we have to give people the confidence to be able to convene in spaces like this one, in schools, in office buildings, in restaurants, bars, and theaters around the city.
What opportunities are going to be for young people in 2035, 2045 if technology advances so much there are no jobs left?
Well, New York City is the largest and most diverse economy in the country. If we were our own nation, I don't know how many of you know this, if New York City Metro was its own nation, we'd be the 11th biggest economy in the world. It would be Canada and then New York City Metro. So there are going to be ample opportunities here if we have the right leadership that's actually investing in the right ways to prepare our young people for the opportunities that are going to meet the city's needs and the country's needs.
What about universal income?
Here in New York City, I proposed a targeted cash relief program that will help the neediest New Yorkers be able to keep.
Thank you, everyone.
Hi. Hi. I have two major concerns for this election. I gave really looking to cultivate candidates. One has to do with COVID and the information around COVID as we move forward. It is really hard to get any accurate.
Let's talk offline.
Yeah, we're gonna head outside now.
We can talk individually. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Let's
you.
go talk to you.
Please join us in walking Main Street. If anyone's outside, 95 degree weather. We're not gonna time our. We're okay. Hey.
About Israel. We're gonna
He did. Still up. He did.
But why did you retract?
Canada's still up.
Yeah, Daniel, why is it
You're right. No, you did not. Because otherwise you know.
Oh, Kenneth Felt's a socialist nonsense. Daniel, you don't think that he felt a socialist pressure? I think it's nonsense. I'm so sorry. We're about to go outside, which is going to drastically improve the stream quality. And then once we do get outside, I'm going to switch phones because I'm currently streaming on my non-unlimited card, which is sucking up all the data. So what we're going to do is switch phones once we get outside. So there's going to be a brief 5 or 10 seconds where it's down. But y'all should be fine with that.
Jesse should know he already has walked it. He's here again.
I love it. We love it.
Anyway, we can do this real quick.
I think that we can't let politics get in the way of doing things that are going to make families and communities safe. It's about delivering real safety, not just like a sense of safety.
Canvassing time! Sorry, we're doing it. Sorry. Yep.
No, don't worry about it.
Right here.
You're fine. All right, here we go. You got a picture?
It's our light, so we gotta...
There you go. Okay.
Is our light? What's going on?
This way. Wait, watch.
We are in Queens.
Yeah, the stream should be good again. We should be HD, 720p, 30 frames.
I don't think New Yorkers are looking for a mayor that's terribly ideological. We just want things to work better, want results, want safety.
Do you feel like the energy in the party has shifted at all?
Canvas, Katie.
I'm asking
want to
about
knock
crime.
on doors.
I do, but I'm asking about crime. Like, you guys
I know, but we have to knock on some doors.
One of our
Not everybody can go in. Let's split up, folks.
Good start. Hey.
You're making me want to grab a pizza, which I legitimately may get a pizza. Is that okay? Can I get a slice? Anyone else want a slice of pizza? I'm going to get one. Mark. Yeah, right here. One more slices. This is delicious. Someone wants this bad boy.
Ordering pizza in there. Yeah, we're just gonna wait outside. Signal's not good enough to go in. It looks like they're coming out now, so.
Hi, Daniel.
You guys gotta take the pictures of the wall. Let's get down to the ceiling. They want to know.
My kids would love it just to be able to see all the types of cereal on our
Look at the ceiling.
We're the founders of the cereal
Look at the ceiling.
He's not playing anymore. That's why Nick's lost. If he was there, Nick's would win.
It's oatmeal blueberry.
Please, excuse me. Milk and ice cream. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's how it works. Flavors always change. Mocha? Yeah.
Sir, can I get behind here with you?
You want, you got?
Yeah, that's okay.
You want?
Good to meet you. Honestly, like me mad that when you say that kind of stuff, it honestly makes me like hope you never watch the stream again, because like you're just kind of complaining at like, you're not really complaining with me, you're complaining with the building I'm in. It's just really annoying. I'm not gonna be honest.
Also ended up in Memorial Sloan Kettering for 2 months.
Oh no.
On a ventilator with COVID pneumonia. Right after the pandemic.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you very much.
How was your recovery?
I'm doing okay. Vulnerable is very hard, but
Well, you should know we need to support people who are suffering from long haul COVID symptoms to a higher level than we are now. And I had COVID, so I remember while I was struggling with the aftermath, I just thought to myself, like, oh, when are these symptoms going to go away? And I know for some people, you know, they never go away. They haven't gone away. So I'll do everything I can to help.
Thank you.
And again, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you
your
so
family's loss.
much.
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
I had it also.
Yeah.
I had COVID also.
Yeah, awful. Eh?
Terrible. Terrible, terrible.
This isn't Williamsburg.
Yes, yes. Connor, what's your number? Connor, what's your number? 646. Yeah, 646. Hey, if you want to go for dinner, Howard, you got me text? Yeah. You want to get air conditioning?
Well, I'm outside.
You're outside.
I'm outside. Yes, I am. And there's reasons. You could. Go ahead.
Thank you, David.
Yes! That's incredible! Yay! Thank you for having the picture. The more I want to be in the paper. Let's get a picture up. Oh, do you want to
Hold it up.
Hold it up. Okay, hold it up. Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. Give me your car.
Okay,
Awesome. Let's go.
Thank you so much. I just want one thing, otherwise he's not going to run after me with a picture.
David, why don't you press his jacket?
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Listen, if this guy is the mayor, anytime we want dry cleaning, free for this guy.
He needs a new jacket.
That's all, David. Just make sure. Listen, just make sure you do to us, we do to you.
Yes, I will do that.
That's the way it works.
I do know.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Appreciate the heck out of
That's the
it.
message that you're going to continue to get from everyone.
Yeah, we're actually have to wrap up.
Okay.
Yeah.
AJ, just want to remind you that our pantry's right over here, where we came last time. Obviously Sunday. Yeah, and plus we were wearing masks. So.
Yeah, those two things.
Yes. Yes, that's where we ended it. I wanted to get you pizza and ice cream that time.
Yeah, well, we got this time.
Yes.
The next time we'll get it as a mayor of New York.
I'll be back too.
Thank you, everybody.
That's the plan.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Let's get out the vote. Let's win this race and then fix the problems that unfortunately are getting worse, not better. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
One last thing.
It depends what it is.
It has to do with public safety.
Then probably.
Okay, I just wanted to ask you if
You want a photo?
One picture right over here. I can take it for you if you
you're
want.
like in the mood of the Democratic Party has been some on that issue over the last year.
Sorry, Katie. All right, thank you, everyone. We have to get going.
In any neighborhood, everyone's concerned about public safety.
One more. Conrad, one more.
That's what I'd suggest. Any
Show
neighborhood,
'em,
I ask people what they're concerned about. Public safety is top of mind.
Thank you.
Yes,
Better hat.
hello, Brenda. Thank you for being here.
Sorry about that. Julia. Sorry about that.
Can I just come here? Do you mind if I go in the middle, like to show my mother that I'm sorry? Okay, like.
There's a family also that wants to.
There you go, man.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you. I was surprised. I was passing by you and I.
Please vote. You look so beautiful. One more time.
Oh, yeah. I apologize. I kill you, man. I'm all watered out.
Like I know you want pizza. I know
I'm
you're.
so sorry.
No one else needs to understand.
I'm so grateful, but you're right. Sorry, one more. Really grateful.
This family.
This family one. Okay, John. Then where's that? Does someone have your
Somewhere back
camera?
there.
Does someone have your camera? As you're both taking your picture with no camera.
I don't know. I like all these cameras.
1, 2, 3.
Because they didn't set it up. All right. Early voting starts in 6 days, folks. We got to get out of here, though. We're late.
Andrew. Andrew, she wants a picture.
Yay! Early voting starts in 6 days.
First-time voter. First-time voter.
Oh, a person voted.
There you go, boss.
Hop in, Evelyn, if you want.
Don't worry, he's got your first place
One
vote.
last one, so I can get the background of the pantry over here. Let me get a photo over here, guys. Last one, Jimmy,
You want it? Yes.
Where's Assemblyman Rosenthal?
Daniel.
Yes. One last photo, brother.
What a good-looking group.
Wherever you want to go.
Okay, gotta go, guys.
Thank you, everyone. We have to run.
Thank you guys so much for coming. We appreciate coming to our little Queens area.
Watch out, folks. Thank you. We're going to get through this way. Thank you. Thank you.
Jeff, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you again. Seriously.
Thank you both. Really appreciate it.
Be in touch. All right?
Got it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. A lot of fun. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Excuse me.
Amazing.
Early voting starts in 6 days.
Are you on the ladies' show? Can I get on it? I'm not in charge.
So there goes Yang and team. They're out of here. In the meantime, let me come over this way. Sorry about the stream issues. It's just this area. We switched phones a second time outside. That's what we had to do. So we're back on the non-unlimited streaming phone, but that's fine. There's another stream that's going to be at 5 p.m. Here in Queens. We're currently in Queens, for those who are wondering, Queens. There's going to be another stream. We'll begin at approximately 5 p.m. And till then, thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry again for the technical difficulties. The good news is, at least Yang's indoor speech, I actually was recording it on my other phone. Like, I had this on the tripod, and then I was also recording it. So I have that one in full anyways, in case there was anything important that went on. So that's the good news. Thank you so much for tuning in here. Now that the event's over, I can say we're in Kew Garden Hills. So we shall see you all next time. Take care. It says, thanks, Matt. Thanks, Matt. No, thank you for watching. Appreciate you, Seal Bear. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Subscribe to the Matt Skidmore Show for more Andrew Yang coverage. Take care, everybody. Goodbye. See ya, Seal.